Lee Soo-hyuk has become a household name in the last couple of years, and despite him being well known, he's still considered to be the black sheep of the Korean entertainment industry. Soo-hyuk's interest for fashion and film blossomed at a very young age. He explained that once he started high school, he started watching a lot of films. This made him interested in acting, but the minute he discovered movies about fashion-related themes, his passion for fashion became even stronger. He expressed that his biggest dream was always to become an actor, or at least somebody who works in the film industry. But since he also fell in love with fashion at the time, it was easier for him to start his career as a model, and that's where it all began. Soo-hyuk debuted as a model in 2006. He entered the entertainment industry by participating in Jungkook Jun's lone costume fashion show, and it's an understatement to say that it was a massive success. With his incredible height and extremely good looks, he stole the show immediately and was quickly noticed by a ton of high-end brands and magazines. Over the years, he's walked down countless runways and has been the face of many of these luxurious brands. It's safe to say that 2013 was the year that put him on the map as an internationally renowned model. At the time, he was still trying to find his place in the industry, but that all changed when he got an invitation to both London and Paris Fashion Week. It was clear that this had put him levels ahead of others, and that was only confirmed when he became a judge on Korea's Next Top Models a year later. When you're a well-known model like Soo-hyuk and considered one of the prettiest faces in Korea, the only thing the public will focus on is your appearance. There was a point in time where netizens started questioning if he's actually even all natural. Rumors that he went under the knife started to spread around 2017, and it got absolutely everyone talking. The speculation surrounding his looks emerged when he was spotted at the launching of a convenience store in Gangnam, and fans believed him to look completely different. It was said he suddenly looked a lot gentler, which was definitely not the case before. News outlets also reported that he looked friendlier due to a change in his nose and eyes. People were taken aback by his drastic change in style and hair, which made him look more awake. Another obvious difference was that his prominent dark circles seemed to have disappeared. He used to be very popular for his dark circles back when he was still strongly keeping up with his vampire-like image. Although people online were arguing that his new look was all thanks to surgery, others claimed that it was mostly due to weight loss and exercise. Some netizens believe that he uses Botox to keep him from aging, but others are convinced that he's completely fake and has his whole modeling gig to thank to his plastic surgeon. To this day, people still have heavy debates about this topic, and it seems like most people agree that he has gotten something done to his nose. According to fans, those changes just can't be created by dieting and working out. It's no secret that his career as a model has been incredibly successful so far, but like he said, his real passion has always been to become a world-renowned actor. When it comes to his career in acting, there have been some hits and misses. Soo-hyuk actually landed his very first role in 2006, which was a very minor part in the drama My Boss, My Teacher. After this, it was kind of radio silent for a while, and he only started picking up acting again after 4 years. After appearing in one of 21's music videos back in 2010, he decided that it was worth giving acting a shot again. That's when he landed his very first lead role in the movie The Boy from Ipanema. The reception of this film was pretty mixed because it was qualitatively a very good film, but if we're being real, it was a bit of a commercial failure. Soo-hyuk didn't give up though, because a year later, he managed to get parts in 4 different dramas. The only problem is that in each of these dramas, he was getting very limited screen time, so he had a hard time making a name for himself as an A-list actor. Things started looking up for Soo-hyuk once he starred in The Scholar Who Walks the Night, where he played the role of the main antagonist. To date, this has to be one of his most well-known roles, simply because his character and looks in the drama were so iconic. With this new cold and mysterious image that he created for himself, Soo-hyuk took on a few more projects before enlisting in the military. Just as he was at the peak of his acting career, he had to take a break, which slowed down things again. But after he came back, Doom at Your Service and Tomorrow were released, which made him experience a wave of fame unlike ever before. Especially his role in Tomorrow earned him a lot of attention, to the point that the public even claims that he outshone Lo-eun, who played the male lead. Despite his record-breaking viewership in the first episode, as the show progressed, Tomorrow's ratings also fell. The reasons for his rocky journey as an actor seem to be that a selection of his works are either low in ratings or didn't exactly pique the interest of the public. Soo-hyuk has actually spoken up about the struggles that he faced in his transition to becoming an actor after he already had some experience in the fashion industry. He explained that there seems to be some sort of prejudice against models who try out acting for the first time. He shared that he once went to an audition alongside Kim Young-kwak and Song Joon, who are also very known for their history as models, and that it was a pretty bad experience. He said, "The production crew told us to do a model walk instead of an act. It felt like we were looked down on." Soo-hyuk expressed that this experience made him feel very belittled. He and the other guys were in a very good mood when they arrived, arrived, but the audition completely lowered their spirits. Soo Hyuk elaborated that it felt like they were treated even worse than rookies. On the other hand, something, or rather someone, that made his switch to acting a lot easier was his relationship with Kim Min-hee. She also started out as a model and then made a name for herself in the film industry, so she definitely knew all the ins and outs of that particular transition. Back in 2012, during an episode of a variety show, Soo Hyuk claimed that Min-hee pretty much helped kickstart his career. He said, "Regardless of whether you are dating a celebrity or an ordinary person, every relationship experience helps you that much as an actor." The two met each other in 2008, and at the time, he was barely known in the TV industry, while she was more or less a film goddess. Min-hee is known as the male god harvester, since all of the men that she's dated have been incredibly good looking, and Soo Hyuk was no exception to this rule. They dated for about 2 years until they decided to call it quits in 2010. At the time of their split, Soo Hyuk had just dropped Impanima Boy, and Min-hee was busy with her own projects, so they didn't have a lot of time to see each other. After this, Soo Hyuk only got more and more successful, while Min-hee's career spiraled downward. That was the last time Soo Hyuk publicly dated anyone, but over the years, he's been caught up in quite a few rumors. Back in 2013, netizens suspected that he was dating the late Guhara after they were spotted together in Japan. Their agencies quickly denied the rumors though, and claimed that they were more like brother and sister. Last year, fans believed that he was seeing So Na-eun from A-Pink after netizens gathered evidence that the two were allegedly going to the same gym, had the same personal trainer, ate the same meal at a specific restaurant, and shared a hobby of meditating in the morning. Netizens watched over their posts like hawks and noticed that they were posting at the same place around the same time. There were even pictures of them wearing the same hat, and allegedly, Soo Hyuk even followed Na-eun's English teacher on Instagram. The rumors were never confirmed nor denied, and people are still divided over whether the two were actually together or if it was all just a mere coincidence. Despite having been active for over a decade now, Soo Hyuk is still willing to branch out a lot more when it comes to his acting. In fact, he's growing more and more tired of the cold stereotype that all of his characters have. In an interview in 2019 where he talked about his movie pipeline, he revealed that he wants to show more of his relaxed and approachable persona instead of sticking to this cold, mysterious image that he's created for himself over the years. His goal now was to not force anything and show his most natural side to the audience. He also stressed that his real-life personality is completely different from the perception people have of him due to his roles. He said, "I'm not really a serious, cold, and cool type. I'm just a man who likes watching films and hanging out with his friends." It's safe to say that Soo Hyuk is not going to let go of acting anytime soon, but at the same time, he's also still very active in the world of fashion. Recently, he even attended the Dior show at Paris Fashion Week. There, he took a selfie with Anya Taylor-Joy, who plays the lead role in The Queen's Gambit on Netflix. Although he hasn't returned to the small screen since his role in Tomorrow, we can't wait to see what else he has in store for us in the future. That was all on Soo Hyuk. Let us know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye!